Yo, what's up, boys? Stoic Tang with another YouTube video. And if you're sad, I want you to watch this video specifically. I'm going to go in depth of what sadness really is. What are some things that can cause it? What are some remedies for sadness? And how can you be stoic and add the philosophies of stoicism in order to negate the sadness that you're feeling in your heart or your mind, or at least to try and alleviate the pain that you're feeling. Because as we all know, sadness is one of the strongest emotions and strongest feelings that we can take in and feel as a human being. Sadness or can tie in with anger and can cause us to be a different species where we act out, we act benevolently, we act crazy, we act with our emotions. And as we know from stoicism is to control only what you can control and live into the reality that sadness is inevitable and anger is inevitable. All the emotions and all the circumstances that you're feeling are out of your control, and therefore you can feel the emotions, obviously, but Stoicism teaches you to not sit into that for too long, because if there's nothing you can do about it, there's no reason to worry about it. There was a great saying of a poster that I had. I sent to a couple of my friends a while ago. It was like a chart. Do you have a problem? Okay, you have a problem, right? If you have a problem, can you do something about it? Right, on the right side. If you can't do something about it, you go to the left side. So if you can do something about it, then why worry? But if you can't do something about it, then why worry? You know? So, okay, let's start to go into depth with sadness, So, every human being has dealt with this emotion, whether it's from grief, whether it's from maybe failing one of your classes, whether it's not exceeding your expectations for your parents, whether it's not getting that achievement that you really wanted, whether it's heartbreak, betrayal, someone causing adultery, or you lose all your financial situation, you become bankrupt. There are many things that can cause sadness, right? But I think one of the hardest feelings that come from sadness, I mean, I can't necessarily say which weighs heavier, because every single circumstance is different for other people. Some people may have lost a loved one. Some people may have lost a partner. Some people may have lost their entire life's meaning, which is their business, which is their peace. But in my opinion, the only thing that can really affect you to total sadness, or let's put it into depression, is that depression is not real. Okay, you might look at me and think I'm crazy, like I'm an agitate, but depression is not real. We are put into society to really acknowledge our feelings, to suppress our emotions in some ways, because we can't necessarily speak out, because people say things like depression is not real. But in reality, if you really stop thinking about it, I can't tell you to stop overthinking, but if you don't think about it, it simply does not exist. It simply does not exist. Depression is created from your mind. Depression is created from how you think that, oh, I regret that I didn't do this thing, or what it could have been, what it should have been. It's like expecting something out of your actions. But Stoicism teaches us that expecting nothing after you do a good deed, expecting nothing after you're given 100% effort, is exactly how you will never be disappointed, is exactly why depression does not exist. Let's say it does exist. Let's say in your point of view, in your perspective, it does exist. Well, you can do something about it, right? Go to the gym. First step, go to the gym. Get fit. Might as well hurt your body by lifting weights, and then you'll get healthier. That's the number one remedy according to statistics. Number one remedy of depression is the gym. People don't like to acknowledge what they're feeling. You know, they just say, oh, depression's inevitable. I can never change it. It's a illness. It's a disease. It's like there's so many excuses. You acknowledge that depression is only in your mind. Depression is what you created it. Depression is only what you think. And then once you start doing something about it, once you start going to the gym, sure, you're going to think about it again and again. But once you have a six-pack, or once you're finally starting to get fit, you see progress, I doubt you will feel depression anymore. And anytime you feel that feeling, go back to the gym. Go back into that area. That's your therapy. It saved millions of people's lives, millions of men's lives. And as we know, men have 5 times more of the suicide rates in the world compared to women. That's because of people and men turning weak. We lose our masculine frame, and we think that we're not good enough, and we get manipulated, and we get gaslighted, and we just take it for what it is. And some people and some men can't make it. But I just want you to know that you can do it. Sadness is only in the mind. It is what you create. And what you create is what you live. What you create in your mind, what you visualize, how you isolate, how you spend time with your friends, how you do things by yourself. These things all add up to your so-called fantasy of depression. If you are sad, I just want you to think about this. Have you ever seen any great man on the internet, any great stoic, any bodybuilder say that they are clinically diagnosed with depression and that they can never change? Have you ever seen a masculine man do that? No, you have not, because it doesn't exist. Men take things for what it is. They grab it by the chin and they just smash it, bro. They just crumple it, throw it into the wind, let it fly into the sky, and say, I'm a man. I'm gonna deal with it, no matter what. That's how you need to take things into this life now. Because society has created us to be weak, to be in tune with our emotions, to be in tune with inner turmoil, to be in tune with the algorithms of social media. The algorithms are trying to make us weaker. The algorithms are pushing femininity to make us weaker. But some people, Andrew Tate, David Goggins, Simon Sinek, they're just a list of men that are changing lives by speaking. Inky Johnson, Jordan Peterson, all of these people, they know how it is to feel as a man. They've gone through wars. We've gone through wars in our minds, in our families, in our rooms. I just want you to know you can do it, man. Because sadness is not impossible. Sadness is just, think of it as just another feeling. I could drink water right now. It's just another feeling. It's just another feeling. When you feel that feeling again of sadness, of oh, you're not good enough, of oh, I'm hopeless, oh, I'm never gonna go anywhere, oh, I'm not strong enough. Take those feelings, put it into your body, put it into your work, put it somewhere where you can work on yourself, because nobody's coming to save you as a man. You versus you. You and the man in the mirror. You and yourself. That's all we have. That's all we have. Take it as a grain of dust and fight for your name. Fight to keep the masculine frame. That's it today. Thank you guys for listening.